Hello everyone, today we are going to introduce another fitness component which is called deadlift. So deadlift is a popular strength training exercise that targets multiple muscle groups, primarily focusing on the posterior chain, which includes the glutes, hamstrings, and the lower back. So by performing deadlift, there are so many advantages to our body. The first is to improve our functional strength. So by performing these deadlift, you can make it easier to perform tasks such like moving finishers or picking up your children. So second is enhance the core stability. So deadlift engage your core muscles. A strong core muscle can improve your balance and stability. So last but not least is to enhance grip strength. So deadlift requires a strong grip, which can improve your ability to hold and carry objects. So the next part of the introduction is called the target muscle introductions. So target muscle introduction can be separated to two different main groups. First is the link muscle groups and other the core muscle groups. So the link muscle group is belonging to the lower body parts. So you can also separate to 2 or 4 different types of the muscle groups. So the first is a gluteus muscle group. So you can engage intensively during the extensions. The second is hamstrings, which is assist in hip extension and stabilize the knee joint. The third is elevated spine, so which can support the spine and maintain back postures. Last but not least is the quadriceps. Quadriceps is inflated in knee extension during the lift. So the next part is called the core muscle. So core muscle considers mainly on the abdominal muscle groups. So abdominal muscle group can engage to stabilize the overall postures, or the motion is in the vertical slides, not waving around the forwards or backward. The next part are exercise movement analysis and also the jaw movement analysis. So we will focus on the jaw movement analysis first. So deadlift is the sagittal planes, which divides the body into left and right halves. So movement in this plane involve flexion, extension mainly. So the jaw movement can separate into 4 different types of movement. First is hip jump, second is knee jump, third is elbow jump, fourth is a spine jump. So according to analysis, hip, knee, elbow jump will also focus on the extensions or plantarflexions. So let's talk about the hip jump first. So hip jump is involved in hip extensions. As you lift the barbell, your hip moves from a flexed position to an extended position, bringing your torso upright. So the second is a knee jump movement, which is called the knee extensions. During the initial phase of the lift, your knees extend to help the lift the weight of the ground. So the third is an elbow jump movement, which is involve plantarflexions. So although the movement at the elbow is minimal compared to the hip and knees, but the elbow jump movement can maintain a stable foot position is crucial that can balance force transfers. So last but not least, the spine jump movement, so which is involve the spinal extensions. So by keeping the spine neutral, it can help prevent injury and ensure efficient force transfer from the lower body part to the upper body part. The last 2 part is the progression. So progression means that how to do a perfect deadlift or perform a deadlift in a more safety way, so that you can perform a standard motions. So the first part is to stand behind a barbell with your feet about shoulder width apart. Next is to sit your hips back, bend your knees slightly, and link your torso forwards. So in this case, you should maintain a tight core and flat back. After that, you should grab the bar, placing your hands shoulder width apart, hands facing toward your bodies. The third part is to push your feet into the floor and stand up tall, pulling the weight with you and keeping your arms shrink. After that, you should bring your hips forward and sequence your abs and gluteus at the top. Last but not least is to slightly reverse the movement, bending your knee and pushing your butt back to lower the weight back to the floor. Keep the bar close to your body from the entire times and maintain a fast back. So the last part is called the common errors part. So common errors means some mistake you will be making during the deadlift motions. So the first is the deadlifting with the hips at wrist misaligned is the most common reason for back injury. They should be remain stacked like a pillar and stay that way as you fit. The second error is the bar must be directly over your midfoot with your shins just about touching the bar. Since the further away the bar is from use, the more strain will be placed on the lower back. So the third error is someone joins your head back and pick a spot on the floor a few feet in front of you, so that your hand extends in the same lines as the rest of you instead of looking forwards. Last but not least, the error is to if you like to avoid injuring your back at the top, your shoulders should not be behind your heels and your low back should not be arched. At the top of your hips, ribs, shoulder should all be stacked like a parallel floor of a building.